Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review. Today we've got a beer from the Sori Brewing, and these guys are out of Estonia, Tallinn, Estonia, and as you can see, yes, IPA. This is a gluten-free IPA, and it's coming in at 5.5% ABV and 50 IBUs. It's brewed with Mosaic and Centennial hops, so this is a 330ml bottle, and it's got a best before the 7th of October of 2020. Any other information here in English I can see? Contains barley, malt. Serious beer for not so serious people. So there you go, that's up my street. It goes into a bit there. It's quite a lot in English actually, so but it's the same what's on the bottle is actually on tap, so yeah. I don't know what way round the bottle cap should be, but there you go. Let's crack this open then. It's been out of the fridge probably over an hour actually, so not much smoke. It's warmed up. I mean, it's still fairly cool in here. Yeah, I've had a few pale ales earlier, so I'm quite looking forward to the first IPA for a while. There's going to be loads of bubbles on this glass by the look of it. It's actually quite carbonated, look at that. So, it's a one finger white head. It's looking very, is that? Oh, it's all the sediments at the bottom. So, at this stage, it's looking very like a kind of West Coast type style. It's very kind of almost light mahogany, but very at this stage filtered. Decent carbonation, as you can see, running through it. Yeah, very clear. All the sediments in the bottom of the bottle there. So let's get an aroma then. So Mosaic and Centennial. I'm hoping it's going to be jammy. That Centennial. A little bit that kind of jammy sort of tart, not tart, but jammy sort of marmalade-y sort of thing. It's got barley in it. Is it barley? I don't remember what I said now. Yeah, barley malt. So I mean, this is near a room temperature, so I was expecting a little bit more on the aroma than what I'm actually getting at this stage. There is a little bit of that kind of muted, it's almost like a diluted marmalade sort of aroma. Light citrusiness. Yeah, touch of grapefruit. Pineapple. Yeah, passion fruit maybe. Yeah, touch of sort of dried passion fruit almost. But muted. So we'll give it a taste and then we'll see what we get. Cheers. So it's 5.5%. It's not bad actually. I mean, it's better flavour than the aroma. The aroma is really quite. So I've not gone all the way with the rest of that, but as you can see, it's already clouded up. Will that improve the flavour? Not the aroma's the same. So we're gonna do it in stages. We'll break it down. Oh, it's better. A lot more flavour will come out at the bottom of the bottle there. So. Right, straight off the bat, it's quite sweet at the front end. Yeah, it's more marmalade-y kind of, yeah, orange marmalade rinds now than just before I poured a little bit more of the bottle in. Amazing how it changes the flavour profile, obviously the look. just a little bit more going on with this beer now, and I kind of like that real kind of fruity esters you get. And it's Centennial kind of written all over it. A little bit resinousy. A little bit of that kind of hop oil sort of just floats on the palate a little bit. Slightly drying. Then for a 50 IBU beer, I'm not really picking up on that so much. So by that I can just tell it's a well balanced beer. Get that sweetness at the front for sure. That kind of jammy marmalade-y thing I've already said. That kind of dies off, so I think it just balances up. It's a gluten-free beer as well. Yeah, gluten-free IPA. Yes, IPA. Right, let's go into the third and final part of the tasting then. So this is going to be really cloudy now. That's all the junk in the trunk. There's a little bit of sediment sort of sticking to the bottle, at the bottom of the bottle. Yeah, I mean it's more, I mean it looks, it's not, I know it's not, but if the beer was like that from the start, I would think, pardon me, and say that was a West Coast IPA, I'll be seriously concerned if it looked like that. And we saw that we have compared it from the beginning of the bottle, clear, to sort of half that haziness to that. If it was like that from the beginning, I'd be like, oh, I'd be looking for butterscotch and all these sort of other off flavours, sort of diacetyl sort of thing. But we'll go for the taste on this part. They're very smooth now. Yeah, it's not the best part of the beer. As for me, it's not worked. It's the middle part worked much more for me. Lost a lot more of that kind of that marmalade-y jamminess at the beginning. This is more of a fuller, creamier body now. That's just, but it's muted all the flavour profile a little bit. Still alright, but yeah. So I think overall, I'm just going to rate it on the best part of the beer to make it fair, which is the core of the beer. And I'm going to give this beer, I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10. So that's a 3.75 on the Untapped scale. Over to Untapped, then just over 7,000 total check-ins. That's quite a lot, isn't it? 138 in the last 30 days. 6,268 actual ratings. Then it's coming in at 3.44. Wow, this is slightly under the 7. So I'm giving this a 7.5. I think it's decent. If the beer was looking and tasting like this at the very end of the bottle, then I would probably agree with that. But and then before the first part, I'd probably give that. I'd actually probably give that lower. This part of the beer now, I'll probably give this like a 6.5, so that'd be a 3.25. The middle part a 7, and the middle part a 3.75, and then this part a 7. So, or whatever. You know what way round I mean. This will be the 3.25. Yeah, we'll get it right in the end. So it's reversed basically, almost. So yeah. There you go, from Sori Brewing out of Tallinn in Estonia. I've also had this beer, so check out the review. If I remember, I will post a link to this review at the end of the video. This is their Coffee Gorilla Baltic Porter. Yes, go and check that out as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know if any of these beers from Sori Brewing before, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.